Saduz? Sadud? Sadud? What's up, dudes? What's going on, man? Just my 2 cents. Y'all see the avatar? Y'all know what time it is, man. It's Friday. It is Friday, boys. Fight Eve. UFC Vegas 20 coming up tomorrow. Got these weigh-ins right now. I am all kinds of fucking scattered today, boys. I don't even know what the fuck is going on. I have no idea who's weighed in and who hasn't weighed in. I just turned on the stream. I'm watching MMA Junkie myself. I could probably stream it. I could probably like screen share it, but I am just too lazy to do all of the the links and the citations and the bibliography and just no. I'm just gonna watch it and then react to it, and then I will give my picks live on the air. But I have the stream pulled up. I'm gonna go and see who has already weighed in, and then I will I'll catch myself up and anyone that might be tuning in and that has not been already privy. But yeah, I got the chill ham today. I'm just smoking on this chillum. Chillin', says the king of horror, boys. King Nigor. But yeah, man. Nigor, do you like psychological thrillers as well? What do you think about that new fucking what do you think about that new one? Was it Denzel or whatever? Little Voices or some shit like that. Can't remember what the name of it is. Looked pretty good though. Okay, I'm gonna pull this thing up real quick, see who's already weighed in. See what we got going on. I've made up my mind on most of these picks, but there's a couple that I'm gonna kind of tape and look at. Actually, I might look at it right now, but for the most part, I made up my mind. But it's gonna be a little bit of a fly by the seat of my pants kind of prediction week for myself. But I hope y'all are doing good, man. Hope y'all are pumped for these fights, man. I'm getting more and more excited the more I look at this shit. Let me pull this jank up. Here, UFC weigh-in. Here we go. Okay. Damn, son. Right out of the gate. First fight right out of the gate. Maxim Grishin misses weight by 5.5 pounds. Weighs in for the heavyweight bout against Dustin Jacoby. Maxim Grishin comes in 210.5. Zoinks, yo. Vince Cachero and Ronnie Lawrence were both on weight. That bout is official. Alexis Davis and Sabina Mazo likewise. That bout is official. Waiting on Cowboy Oliveira and Ramazan Karamagomedov. Angela Hill and Ashley Yoder both weighed in at 116. That bout is official, I'm assuming. And then Alexander Hernandez and Thiago Moises both made weight, so that bout is official as well. So in the prelims, we're just waiting on that Cowboy Oliveira and Ramazan Karamagomedov and Dustin Jacoby as well. But Maxim Grishin has missed weight. 210.5. Goodness gracious. Yeah, what up with that? 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 Come on, Maxim. What up with that? What up with that? Crazy, man. That's crazy. Okay. Main card. Bruce Leroy, Kevin Kroom, both on weight. That bout's official. Pedro Munoz, Jimmy Rivera, both on weight. Official. Montana De La Rosa, Bueno Silva, both on weight, official. Ankalaev, 205.5. He's on weight. Still waiting on Krylov. Still waiting on both main event fighters. So we still got some shit to wait on, boys. Got a little time to do a little taping, do a little bullshitting, you know? But yeah, there's a couple of these fights that I've made up my mind on, regardless of how the weigh-ins go. But there are some that I wanted to wait on the weigh-ins to make my prediction for which to with. Dude, seriously, what up with that? What up with that? What up with that? What up? See, I told you singing drum is hard. Okay, I watch the weigh-ins on MMA Junkie. That's where I'm watching it right now. Listen to a little Morgan in the background. That usually does me all right. That does me just fine. But yeah, just waiting here. A little gap in time. But man, that's crazy about Grishin, dude. And he's not like, he's had, what, 2 UFC fights? Let me look at this real quick. He's had a couple fights, man, so he knows what the drill is. He knows, like, what it, I don't know. No good. Muy mal for Maxim Grishin. But yeah, everyone else may wait. Still waiting on Cowboy Oliveira and Ramazan K and Dustin Jacoby. For the prelims. Main card, waiting on both main event fighters, Nikita Krylov, and that's it. But yes, MMA Junkie for me, my friend. But yeah, I hope you guys are keeping well. I'm not doing too bad, man. Like I said, I'm kind of scattered a little bit, man. I have a relative coming into town this weekend today, and I'm just running around like crazy, getting the house ready, getting the guest room ready. Fuck, man. It's all kinds of scattered, boys. Okay. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get this one out of the way. This is a weigh-in reaction / live prediction, boys. So I'm going to make some of these picks. How about right fucking now? I got Dustin Jacoby. Regardless. I got Dustin Jacoby by knockout. I think he's going to starch Maxim Griffin. Dustin Jacoby's a bad motherfucker. He's a good kickboxer. He's a way better striker than fucking Maxim Grishin. And he got a little bit of wrestling. He got just a little bit of wrestling background. And I think that's enough to keep him honest. And yeah. Is there a chance he could get subbed? Yeah. But I'm going to say 70-30. Jacoby knocks him out. But yeah, I got Dustin Jacoby in this one, boys. But yeah, let me I want to look at Maxim Grishin just for the fucking sake of it while we're talking about it. Yeah, I was leaning Dustin Jacoby. That just pushed me over the edge right there. I was leaning Jacoby anyway. That just gave me the nudge that I needed. UFC Sketty. Do you think I check the Sketty, bro? I do actually. Sometimes. 36, missing weight by 5.5 pounds. No good. Yeah, it's his second UFC fight, and it wasn't like he was just fighting in some like sketchy, like, I mean, he probably did at some point, but he wasn't fighting in some like sketchy, like Russian, like back alley promotion. He was fighting in the PFL. So he's experienced enough to where it's like, you don't need to be missing weight like that. I mean, I know that a lot of experienced, fighters with bigger names miss weight, but still, man, like, come on, dude. Let's see, shall we? Let's just see, shall we? But man, I hope you guys are doing good. Shuggy, Nigor, whoever else is in the chat, man. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm not having too bad of a Friday, man. It's getting better and better. Oh, another thing, boys. I found out what I am putting in my lungs and my dome piece. I got a couple little strain names, boys, and there's some good ones too. There's some good ones. One that I was like, oh yeah, that definitely makes sense. That makes more sense. But no, one of them I was like, oh yeah, for sure. And the other one is tight. I want to talk about that a little bit, dude. Howdy, Tex. Howdy, Pard. Pony on up to this bar here, partner. But yeah, so one I got is ice cream cake. And one, well, I thought that I had three different kinds, but it was the same. One of them, it looked a little bit different because it was a different part of the bud. It was like the underside of the bud I was looking at, and the other bud was like flipped over. But yeah, after smoking them and examining them more carefully, phenotypically they're the same, and the high is the same. It's the same shit. But what I have is ice cream cake and Jesse's Girl. That's my medication. Which I feel. Some jabroni just walked in front of the camera. But yeah. Smoking some Jesse's Girl, some ice cream cake, and I'm not mad about it. It's pretty tight. Howdy, boys. What's no good? What is cracking, my friend? So, let me just look at this card a little bit, boys. Let me look at this old damn, goddamn, gosh, old damn, what you finna do here, Bo? Card here, Bo. Okay. What you gone ahead finna do there, Bo? Vince Cachero and Ronnie Lawrence. God damn it. I cannot make up my fucking mind on this fight, dude. Boys, who do you have in this fight? I just got to know. I don't know. I don't even know who I'm fucking picking in this fight. Actually, I'm going to back it up and see because they both made weight. There's usually like a wave of them that come in and weigh. Give me 1 second, boys. I gotta grab my earbuds so I can listen to this stream while I'm streaming myself. But I'll be right the fuck back. Rear Naked, he says, "What's up, Rear Naked? What's up, Bismarck?" There's no drama here. From here on out, there's no more drama. So I don't even know. Totally going over my head. The lounge is what I'm calling this now, Bismarck. This is the 2 Cents Lounge, and it is drama-free, my friend. And I'm super happy about it. But yeah, if there's drama, it's not coming from my end. Yeah. So let me see. Yeah, it looks like Kroom just weighed in. But yeah, give me 1 second, boys. I'm gonna grab my earbuds. I'll be right back. Oh yeah. Have you seen anything that I put on Twitter or like any avatar that I ever use? Oh yeah, fuck yeah, I watch Mandalorian. It's probably like one of my favorite shows right now, if not the favorite show. But yeah, give me 1 second, boys. I'm gonna grab my earbuds and then I'm gonna check these. I want to look at what Vince Cachero and Ronnie Williams look like. But yeah, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Put this motherfucker in here. Go in over it. Who's this we got here? Not quite sure. Jacket boy. Yeah, sorry, Jack. I had DM'd you earlier. I was trying to see if you were going live. I was like, fuck man, I don't want to step on Jack's toes. And then I didn't hear anything. So I was like, all right, I guess the coast is clear. So but yeah, man, please, whenever if you're available and would like to, would love to have you come on and fucking tackle these weigh-in reactions with me. But yeah, I have already made one of my picks, man. I'm going with Dustin Jacoby. Grisham mixed weight by 5.5 pounds, and I was kind of leaning Jacoby anyway. So yeah, that's my pick for that one. But yeah, I'm gonna put my earbuds in so I can listen to these janks. I wanna look at this Vince Cachero and Ronnie Williams. See how these look how these mechs look on the fucking on the Libras here. But yeah, god damn, I'm a fucking wreck today, boys. I'm just all over the fucking place. Ooh, here comes Krylov. I want to look at Krylov. Or Uncle Live, excuse me. I thought it was going to be Krylov. We're waiting on Krylov. Excuse me. Magomed. Yeah, Magomed pretty much looking like a brick shit house. I'm sure it'll be the same for Krylov. I'm sure they'll both come in looking good. Yeah, Uncle Live looks good, man. Make sure I'm not missing anything right now. So we got somebody coming up. Maybe. Well, is a fighter coming up there or not? God damn it. You're sitting there looking over there like the fighter's about to come up to this. All right. Okay, here's Krylov. Krylov coming up to the scales. This is perfect. I just looked at Ankalaev. He looked awesome. Krylov looks the same, man. Looks like a brick shit house. This is gonna be a good fight, man. This is gonna be a really good fight. Two 205.5. Yep. So that's official, man. I mean, Krylov is underrated, man. He's definitely underrated. It's gonna be a close, tough fight. I'm gonna tell you who I'm picking on that fight here in a little bit, but it's a close fight. It's a close fight. I'm assuming that Krylov is probably a little bit of an underdog. I would not consider that a bad bet. Not at all. All right. Well, we got a little break in the action, it looks like. So let me go back. Okay, so I'm just going back, guys. If you're just joining me, I'm going back through and looking at some of these weigh-ins that I missed while we're waiting on the other fighters. If you are just joining me, Krylov just weighed in, and that fight is official between him and Ankalaev. I looked at both of them. I've looked at both of them on the scales now, and that's going to be a good one, man. They're both coming in, look like they're in really good shape, and it's going to be a banger, man. So here's Montana De La Rosa. She weighed in on weight. Yeah, Montana's a little cutie pie, for sure. All right, well, now we got hard-hitting hillbilly Kevin Croom up mid motherfucker. Kicking off the slides. Yeah, Croom looks good. Croom looks good on the scale. I don't usually take too much from the physique necessarily. What I'm looking for is their body language and the actual weight. Are they missing weight? That's what I'm interested in. Are you missing weight? And do you just look like a miserable sack of shit? But that you can't always take a lot from that either, man. So I try not to look too heavily into the weigh-ins. But I'm looking for the fighters that are missing weight for sure. Okay, so Mazda's at 135 and a half. Mazda's another little cutie. I ain't another little cutie, little firecracker there. Yeah. So far so good, man. I want to see this fucking. Okay, it's 118, 16. Let me jump back, see if I'm not missing anything. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, yeah, so Krylov was still the last person to weigh in. Okay, so I'm gonna go back. Here we go. Thiago Moises. About to look at Thiago Moises up on them damn old scale, but I don't like it when the guys take 6.5 years to undress and they come up there like fully clothed. Dude, kick your shit off and get up on that fucking scale, dude. That shit gets on my nerves, man. They have to do a little fucking strip tease. Like, come on, man. Like Croom kicks his slides off, takes his shit off, get up on their way in. Moist has got to do a little fucking. It's annoying, man. Yeah, we know you look pretty, Thiago. Yep. It looks good. He looks fit for sure. Nikki. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? Yeah, I'm just going back and looking through some of this shit. Krylov was the last one to weigh in. Tell you what, man, him and Ankalaev both look great. That's going to be an awesome fight. It's a kick-ass co-main event. Okay, so I already looked at Ankalaev, so I can skip this. Okay, here's Grisham. This is my first time something. I don't know what, I mean, what are you talking about, man? Is your first, what? I don't know. Yeah. Womp womp. But yeah, going Dustin Jacoby for sure. And I could be wrong. Grisham could still come out and win it. But yeah, I was leaning Jacoby to begin with. I was thinking he's pretty much going to end up like the Ankalaev fight. Like, I think he's going to I'm pretty sure he's going to knock Grisham out. But we'll see. We'll see, man. You just can't, I don't know, man. It's just hard to take a whole lot from the weigh-ins, but yeah, that will ever so slightly push me over the edge to pick Jacoby. Okay, Alexis Davis coming up here. Let me go ahead and pause and go back and see if I'm missing anybody. I think I'm missing someone. Did I? No, I don't think I did. Nope, I don't think I'm missing anybody. All right, I'm gonna go back real quick. Where were we? Where are we? Where are we? Okay, Alexis Davis. Here we go. Alexis, Texas, Davis. It's like, psych. But yeah, Nikki, I got some ice cream cake and some Jesse's Girl. I found out the strain names, and I'm not mad at either. Yeah, Alexis, Texas. Excuse me, Alexis Davis weighs in. No, she's has nowhere near the booty of Alexis, Texas. But yeah, she doesn't, man. She doesn't have a bad body. Alexis Davis does not have a bad body at all, man. She's kind of a butter, honestly. But anyway, yeah, she weighed in on weight, and here we go, Maria Bueno Silva. But what's going on, Nikki? Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody in the building. She's kind of a little bit of a butter too, man. She doesn't have a bad little frame there herself. Yeah, 125.5. Maria. She's lean, she's mean, she's not too far between. But yeah, she's nice. Okay. Ronnie Lawrence. Okay, this is one of the ones I was looking for. This is one I was looking for right here because I still have not made up my goddamn mind on this goddamn fight. Ronnie Lawrence or Vince Cachera. But yeah, Lawrence, bam. Kicks the slides off, throw the shit off, hop on the scales. There you go. Don't need to do a fucking slow little take one shoe off at a time. Yeah, so Lawrence looks good. He looks ready. He's on weight. I don't know about that one, man. Fuck. I don't know about that one, boys. Damn it, boys. Damn it. All right. Okay, I got Bruce Leroy, 117. Okay, let me pause real quick and jump back to live. Okay, I'm missing somebody. Here we go. Gon's weighing in. Gon's coming up to the scale. Ooh, just in time, man. Okay, Cyril Gon coming up to the scale. Damn. £247 of twisted steel and drop your bony butt to the curb appeal. He will body slam you so hard that you will poop your bald pants. What y'all know about that twisted steel and drop your bony butt to the curb appeal? What y'all know about that Thor Olsen, I think is his name in the show. Have you heard of Columbine? It's idiots like you that cause this whole society to be going crazy with violence. It says Jarzanio all the way. I say I wish that I had Jesse's girl. Oh wait, I do. I have Jesse's girl, and it tastes so good too. Jesse's girl. You know, I wish that I had Jesse's girl. Oh, wait, I do. I'm fucking smoking Jesse's girl. And it's so good too. Jesse's girl. Jesse's made himself a strain. I'm not smoking now. Let me check this. Let me check the fucking profile, dude. Let me check the Turk profile and shit, dude. Jesse's girl. Jesse's girl strain. Am I from the United States? Am I at least 21? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I reckon I am. God, dude, I wish I was fucking 21 again. No, I don't. No, no, I fucking don't. Yeah, okay, here we go. Jesse's Girl by Peak Organics is the handcrafted indica dominant cross of Black Cherry Kush and Purple OG. This heavy hitter exhibits dense purple buds that frost over with trichomes as the plant matures. Jesse's Girl lets off a complex autumnal odor that hints of oak, spiced fruit, toasted nut, and earth. I agree with that, man. It tastes real earthy, real peppery, real straight up, just like that. Enjoy this strain to help relieve stress and fatigue throughout the day. I will! Enjoy fucking Jules! I will! And we're just waiting on these fucking jabronis here, you know? What can you do but smoke some Jesse's Girl? I got some fucking ice cream cake too. I'm gonna smoke that fucking Jenks too in here. Fucking come on. I swear I'm having deja vu just watching this guy fucking saunter back and forth between the scale. At least there's not a fucking like Fitzgerald like sitting around twiddling his thumbs, just fucking thumbs up his asses. Jack, come on, man. Come on. Don't make me laugh, baby. Of course, bro. Of course. You don't even have to ask, man. Jack, you have the keys to Slave One. You can just come up on here, you know. Let's fucking. I'm assuming, you know, I'm Jack. You're a seasoned smoker, so it shouldn't take you too long, I imagine, to twist one up. So I imagine this beacon will reach you by the time you're ready and rearing to go. Here's the beacon to Slave One. Dropping now. So the Cowboy fight is off now. Is it? Is this breaking news? Break it to me. Break it to me, Shuggy. You know I ain't Mr. Current Events. I'm a little slow on the uptake. I was fucking 30 minutes late to my own stream that I'm supposed to be reacting to. I'm having to go back and look at shit that I should have been. I wanted to start this at noon. But Madre's coming to town this weekend. I had to fucking get the shit ready. I had to fucking clean the bathroom, get the guest room ready. I had to do all that shit, man. So I'm fucking scattered. I'm catching up on these fucking weigh-ins. But tell you what, Ankalaev and Krylov both look really good. Cyril Gane, like I said, looks like a brick shit house. Yeah, I'm gonna go back right now. I'm gonna go back and it looks like we got somebody else coming up. Hold up. Yep. Okay, here we go. Dustin Jacoby. I just watched Maxim Grishin miss weight. But yeah, here comes Jacoby. Quickly. Undressing. Like that. Just get the fuck up there and get it over with. Jacoby looking fit. $204.5, boys. 204.5 pounds of twisted steel and drop your bony butt to the curb appeal. Oh, yeah. Dustin Jacoby by knockout, baby. I say he smiggity smokes a high kick across Grishin's chin when he goes in for a takedown, something like that. Something like that. But yeah, Jacoby like whoa. Dustin Jacoby like whoa. He's smiling. He's loving life. He knew that he came in fit. He knew that he came in fit and trim, ready to go on the night. You know, he's fucking ready to rock, man. Oh, did he ever, Jackie boy? 5.5 pounds. And then he tried to say some shit like, oh, it's my, he tried to say, I couldn't make out what he said, but he says, it's my first time something, something. Like, well, first time what, dude? I don't know if he's like first time, is this his first time fighting in the States or something? But like, it doesn't matter what, like, this is your third UFC fight. Well, I'll save some of this. I'll save some of this Grishin smoke for when Jackie boy gets on here. But yeah, take your time, Jack. There's no rush, man. We're still waiting on some of these fucking jabronis. I think we're still waiting on we're still waiting on Rosenstrike. I think we're still waiting on Rosenstrike. So yeah. Which that's what I don't get, man. I don't get the heavyweights. Like, I understand, yeah, you might be trying to target a certain weight, but like, dude, if you ain't 265, what are you fucking waiting for, dude? What are you like? If you're a heavyweight and you're under 265 pounds, I would be, dude, if I was a heavyweight, and I'm not, I'm definitely a light heavyweight. If I was going to be a UFC fighter, I would fight light heavyweight and yeah, cruiserweight for boxer, but a fighter I am not. Yeah, heavyweight, dude. If you're under 265, what are you fucking waiting for? Get up there, weigh in, and start, like, I don't know, man, getting ready, like rehydrating, dude. I guess if you're like, you don't want to rehydrate, but it doesn't matter. You already weighed in. You can be over as a motherfucker as long as you fucking hit the scale. Why not, man? I don't get that. I don't get the heavyweight fighters. Like, I can understand if you're a big fucking fat boy and you want to fucking, and you know you're going to fucking, like, you have to hit, like fucking, you're someone like Lewis, like, coming 263, 264, 265, something like that. But, dude, if you know you're going to be, like, 230, 240, even 250, hit that motherfucker and start rehydrating, Bubba. Like, what are you waiting for, dude? I don't know. That's just... Yeah, that's what I thought, man. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And I'm a retard because I just went over that. Like, yeah, it's not like I was saying that, Jack. It's not like he was fighting in fucking like all these sketchy Russian or Chechen like organizations, and then boom, he gets his UFC sign. No, he was in PFL for a little while, and then he's already had a couple UFC fights. So it's like Your first time what, dude? Like, what are you talking about, man? Missing 5.5 pounds? Like, you're not like, I don't know, man. That's bad look. No good. One more. Very bad. Yeah, I mean, I could probably split. God, I can't talk. Split screen or share this screen, but I don't want to risk it, man. I don't want to risk it, and I don't want to. And I'm just too fucking lazy and not good at multitasking to take the time to, like, link MMA Junkie and do all this shit. Yeah, I don't fucking do it. I don't even want to do it, boys. So yeah, let me go back here, and while we're waiting on Jairzinho, go back and peep some of these other shits. Oh, here we go. I think Angela's right here. Oh yeah. Yeah, no good. Yeah, I'm not even gonna risk it, man. No. Yeah. That didn't even look like Angela Hill. Like, from the I couldn't tell with the mask on. Yeah, well, she looked good. She looks so much different with the extensions, man. I couldn't even tell it was her. I mean, it looks her extensions. You look good, girl. I'm fucking them extensions look good, but it was like I thought it was a different fighter. I was like, what other, like, fucking black female fighters on this card? Here's Cachero. I'll tell you what, man. I'm just making a gut call on this one. I am going with Cachero. I didn't really like what I saw from. Not that I didn't like what I saw from Ronnie Williams, but I don't think that I wasn't overly impressed. I'm going with Cachero for the upset here, boys. I'm going with Vince Cachero for the upset here. Could eat some crow. Could have to bite this one, but yeah, I'm gonna go Cachero. Hey, same here, dude. And Nikki, hey, like I told Jack, man, I just dropped the link. If you want to come in, you're more than welcome. I'm just sitting here bullshitting, watching these weigh-ins. You are absolutely more than welcome. The link should be up there. I can drop it again if you need to, though. I don't know. I'm not sure if it disappeared or not. But anyway, yeah, man. So I'm just catching up here, catching up what I missed on. Let me go ahead and go back to the updates and just see where we are as far as who still needs to weigh in. But yeah, I'm sitting here smoking on this Jesse's girl, and it does not make it easy. Google UFC wins. Okay. Yeah, so Cowboy Oliveira, Ramazan, Medov is off. I don't know what's going to happen with Maxim Grishin because he missed weight by 5.5 fucking pounds. Cachero and Ronnie Lawrence both made weight. That's official. I'm going with Vince Cachero. But I am going with Dustin Jacoby. If that fight goes through, I'm absolutely going with Dustin Jacoby. I'm assuming that it will. Alexis Davis, Sabina Mazo both made weight. Angela Hill and Ashley Yoder both made weight. 1930s bodybuilder Alexander Hernandez and Pretty Boy Tiago Moises made weight. Pretty Boy, I think I'm a fucking male model, made weight. So yeah, that fight should be good. Leroy and Kevin Kroon both made weight. Same with Munoz and Rivera. Same with Montana and Mama Little Mara Silva. And Uncle Ivan and Nikita Krylov both look very fit, made weight. And Cyril Gahn was 247 pounds of twisted steel. And we're waiting on Rose. So we're waiting on Rosenstrike and Rosenstrike. That's it. We're literally just waiting on Biggie Boy. We are literally just waiting on Biggie Boy here, boys. Oh, yeah. All right, so here we go. I missed it. So here's Rosenstrike coming up to the scale. It was a minute and a half ago, so y'all probably seen this already, but here we go. Rosenstrike coming up to the scale. Making an appearance, making a fucking, 254.5 for Jairzinho Rosenstrike. He pretty much looks more or less like Rosenstrike always looks. He's more or less just how Biggie Boy always looks to me. I wasn't like, oh man, he looks really in shape, but I was like, he didn't really look bad either. He just kind of looked like Rosenstrike. But yeah, that's it, man. That should be it. So now we're just way out waiting for the fucking. Should we just be waiting for the fucking face-offs? I don't know what they're still doing. Like, why the scale's still out there? I think unless they're waiting to see if Grisham's going to weigh in again, they might be doing that. But dude, if he fucking cuts 5 pounds in 1 hour, Dustin Jacoby is going to turn his fucking lights. Not only is he going to get knocked out, he is going to get slept unconscious, boys. I really hope that's not what he's trying to do. Dude, you missed by 5.5 pounds. Don't you dare try and cut 5 pounds in 1 hour, 2 hours. You fucking take that L, start rehydrating immediately, and just take whatever cut they give you. Come on, man. Nice. No worries, Nikki. Skirt. What's up, Bo? Bo knows. It's cracking, Bo. Grisham missed by 5 pounds. Yeah, reminds me of certain somebody that won via grappling last week. And someone that got slept. A Draco. Whoosh. Missed by 5.5 pounds. Whoosh. Starched by Zahabi. Hello, brother. Oh, Jared Gordon. Yeah, well, yeah, it's true. The knife, the fucking, the blade cuts both ways. The sword cuts both. That's why I can't take too much from it. But I'll tell you what, if he tries to make the weight again, dude, yeah. But yeah, Jackie boy, if you are on Maxim Grishin then I would love to have a little friendly debate with you, and give the audience something to think about. If you'd like to, whenever you're done getting right, if you'd like to have a little debate about that, because I think it's just, that does nothing but good. Hearing the discourse, hearing both sides of the fight. It helps people make up their minds if still people are making any late plays or they're making any late predictions or anything like that. I think that's nothing but good. So yeah, man, let me know if you're still on Matt. I know you're on Grisham before, but yeah, I'm on Jacoby heavy now. So if you're still on Maxim, let's talk about it, man. But because it can go both ways. It can definitely go both ways. Like got Anik here, creepy nerd Anik. And yeah, we're just waiting for the face-offs. The best part of the whole fucking thing, man. The fucking showdowns. Khabib, bro, why did you have to do my boy Justin Gaethje so dirty, bro? I know you're the GOAT and you just do the GOAT does GOAT things, but man, that wasn't cool, man. That wasn't chill that you did my boy Justin Gaethje like that, dude. But that's all right. That's all right. So tell you what, I put a tweet out about this a little while ago. I'll just go ahead and speak on it right now. People don't forget about Justin Gaethje, dude. People done forgot right about Justin Gaethje. He has just slipped right through the cracks of this whole fucking lightweight title discussion. People forget that he was just a fucking cunt hair from knocking out both Eddie Alvarez and Dustin Poirier, the two fights that he lost. Before you, bro, had to fucking choke you made my dude tap and nap. It's not chill at all. But Khabib, you have no chill, Khabib. But it's all good, man. You're the GOAT. You're gonna do GOAT things. It just is what it is. But yeah, man, like people forget about Justin, man. He has eyesight now, dude. People are like, oh, well, he lost to Khabib. He lost to the GOAT. Well, guess who else got choked by the GOAT? The Diamond. And now look at him. Huh? Everyone's like, well, Charles Oliveira's going to be champ now. Well, Charles Oliveira, he's the guy that should be champ the whole time. For beating Tony? No. Everyone saw who broke Tony. Everyone saw who really broke Tony. Justin can see now. He's still in his prime. He's still with Trevor Whitman. And I'll tell you what, Justin Gaethje is going to knock a few more blocks off before his days are done. I'll tell you that right fucking now. Dustin Poirier, look, I give Dustin all the credit in the world, man. Dustin Poirier deserves everything that he has gotten in this world, man. The dude is a fucking grinder. He has the heart of a champion. I really consider him to be the lightweight champion right now. I actually think Dustin Poirier is the lightweight champion in my mind, because you could retire, bro. I mean, if you were still fighting, you would obviously be the champion, and you are the GOAT to me. But if you're not fighting and the title is vacant, then it's Dustin. But I tell you what, man, that fucking fight between him and Justin Gaethje was really, really, really close. And Justin Gaethje is a different fighter now. Justin Gaethje can actually see. And Dustin Poirier, Charles Oliveira, even my dude Michael Chandler, they are not iron-chinned. They can all be knocked right the fuck out. And Justin Gaethje might be he just might be their Huckleberry. So, yeah, I'm Justin Gaethje. I'm a huge Justin Gaethje stan. He is my favorite active fighter. I make no secrets about that. But don't be surprised if Justin Gaethje cleans a couple clocks and he ends up being fucking lightweight champion. Don't be surprised, boys. Because it sounds like the GOAT here, Khabib, might be retired for good. Khabib, are you actually retired for good? No, yeah, the real Khabib, bro. It's actually Khabib. He's here. What's up, Jihad? But yeah, dude. Fucking don't be surprised, man. Don't be surprised if Justin Gaethje knocks a couple fucking blocks off and you turn around, wake up one morning, he's fucking lightweight champion. I'm telling you, Dustin, Charles, Chandler, they can all be knocked out. They all have been knocked out more than once. So is Justin. Justin can be knocked out. I'm telling you. Don't be surprised. All right. Give me 1 second. Sorry, Jackie. I know. God damn it. I'm just not with it today, boys. I'm just not fucking with it today. Let me grab my well, I'll go ahead and introduce him while I'm getting my shit set up like I fucking should have been. All right. The man coming in is one of my favorite people on this here YouTube. One of my favorite people to talk to about fights and such. You know him by Jack Attack MMA. I call him Jackie Boy. But let me plug this in, and I will open this ship up. What's going on, Jack? How you doing, brother?
Yo, I'm pretty good. How you doing?
Okay. Fucking all out of sorts, man.
Yeah, I just had a look at the I typed in UFC weigh-in results there and had a quick glance over. One fight's been scratched, and Grishin's the only one that missed weight, as far as I'm aware.
Indeed.
Yeah. How did Grishin look to you? Did he look like a guy who, because when I switched from Chavez to Gordon after the weigh-ins last week, and my reasoning for doing so was I seen Jared Gordon, and when I seen him, I was like, there's no way that he didn't know that he was 150 pounds, because he looked sucked out. He looked like he had tried to make weight, and he still weighed 150 pounds. You know what I mean? And I just thought to myself, if he grapples, that's a game changer. And yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, so again, man, I'm always the guy that tries to be like, oh yeah, like I'll always like either I just have a bad habit of taking too much from weigh-in sometimes and guys missing weight. But I'll say this. When Grishin went up there, he looked disappointed. Like he looked like, oh, what the fuck? Like he was like, oh, and he said something like, I'm sorry, like, this is my first time, something. Like I couldn't make out what he said, but
maybe he was saying it was maybe he was saying maybe it was saying it was his first time missing weight.
Oh yeah, that's actually a good call. My first time missing weight. That would make a lot of sense, actually.
It would, yeah. Because I mean, I haven't followed his whole career, but I know that he was at heavyweight for a long time, and then he went to light heavyweight or something like that. So, yeah.
That's fucking interesting, man. That's fucking interesting. Do you have the weigh-ins up right now? Can you just keep an eye on like the live stuff, like if they're doing like when they do the face-offs?
I'm outside smoking.
Let me know. Okay. Oh, no worries. I'll just keep it on the live right now. I was gonna go back and look at it, but I did the last time I did that. Fucking Rosenstrike went up there and weighed in, and I missed it. So I'll just keep it on the live right now.
Cool.
Actually, I'll just do it on my phone. Go ahead.
I missed everything today pretty much. I missed like all the weigh-ins. I missed one championship earlier, so I'll be going back and like recapping there.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I need I want to see what people look like when they're weighing in, but more importantly, I want to see what they look like when they face off, because I really want to see what Grishin and Jacoby look like, because a lot of people said that they thought Jacoby was bigger, and I don't think that's the case.
Grishin is a big dude. I don't think Jacoby's bigger than him. I think they're going to be about the same size. But I'll tell you what though, Jacoby looked like a brick shithouse, man. Like he looked fit. And she has 6-pack. Like he was like happy, smiling. Like he looked ready to go. I will say that.
Yeah. If Grishin, if I determine that he looks like 210 soft and he hasn't cut the extra weight, then Jacoby looks good, I probably will take Jacoby. But I don't know. It's just especially coming off of last week. Like I made that last minute switch based upon it was already in the back of my mind. I was thinking, is Jared Gordon going to wrestle in this fight? And then he came in 150, and I was like, Jared Gordon's definitely going to wrestle in this fight. You know what
man, I mean? I should have known about that one too, man. Jared Gordon is another one of those guys, like, I don't hate him, but it's like he's just kind of a frustrating fighter, and like I just like want him to get knocked out, kind of. So I'm just like I almost project that into my pick sometimes. Like I'm like I want him to lose, but is he really going to? And like oftentimes I fade him when I shouldn't, and I should have known better on that one, man. But I'm telling you, man, that he comes up against a fucking like a guy that can stuff takedowns and like a heavy-handed wrestle boxer. I don't know, man. I'm gonna be looking to fade that dude. But yeah, congrats to him. I had to eat crow for sure.
Yeah, like I wasn't. I think I picked. I think I faded Chavez in his debut. I can't remember, not honestly, but yeah, like he seems decent, and he had his moments, but like Gordon, like in hindsight as well, he looked frustrated at the face-offs, like he was clearly pissed that he missed away by so much. He probably knew what was coming.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like that made sense why they were jawing so much because he was probably Chavez. I think Chavez was pissed that he missed weight, and
Oh yeah,
Gordon,
I think he was really pissed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. That's dude. It seems like that is a real like testy one for the opponent of the guy that misses. I mean, you see what happened with like Marvin Vettori. I mean, Vettori is he. Let's be honest, he roid rages a little bit, but even still, like that's ridiculous. Like especially like knowing like Gordon, like come on, man, how many UFC fights have you had? Like you had more than like 3 UFC fights. There's no excuse, man. You know what to do in your training camp to not miss the weight. That's just a discipline thing. Like to me, that's what I take from it.
Gordon's had, in my opinion, like a strange trajectory because when he first showed up, he was like a promising prospect at 155. And then I think he had the fight with Joachim Silva and he was like beating him. And then like part way through the fight, he tore his hamstring. And then by the third, he was so fucking exhausted, but he was still like swinging for the bleachers and he got KO'd. And then
Yeah.
he went on a skid after that, and then he decided to drop to featherweight, which is probably where he should have always been. But like
Yeah.
he's even struggling with it. You know what I mean? So it's a tough one.
So Nikki just said not to move back. See, I think it's just tough, man, because it's like you're either compromised from the weight cut or you're facing guys that have considerably more power. So it's like it's a tough one. It's a tough one if you're a guy that's had durability issues and also like weight cutting issues. So it's like man, that's a tough one, man. Yeah, I know that's Nikki's boy. I know. But yeah, it's Gordon is like he's a better fighter than I give him credit for. Sometimes I will say that like Jared Gordon is tougher and more skilled than I give him credit for. It's just always like when I see something like that, like a fighter go down like that, like a couple times like that, I'm just like that always just sticks in the back of my mind. Sometimes it gets me in trouble because I'm like, okay, this dude's gonna get knocked out every single fight, and it just doesn't happen that way. Like the guy gonna get knocked out. No one gets knocked out every single fucking fight, even like over him. You know what I'm saying? So like I tend to like put too much stock into that sometimes.
Yeah, it's a weird one because, like you say, he's obviously had the durability issues, but like Joachim Silva, lightweight and heavy-handed, and who was the other one? Charles Oliveira, top 5 lightweight in the world. So like, I think it hurt him in those spots, but now, like you were saying, he's cutting the extra weight, so he's maybe more susceptible to a big shot. But he's fighting guys that make more sense for him to be fighting now, I think.
I agree, and like Gordon probably knows, like I mean, dude, at featherweight, goddamn, dude, featherweight to me, man. A lot of people talk about lightweight. Feather to me is deep, son. Like there are some absolute murderers at featherweight, and like looking at Gordon, like it's a tough road for him, but I think there are more winnable fights, and like if Nikki says if it is like a thing where he needs to come in less muscly, I don't know how that works with like losing muscle mass and weight cutting. Like I'm not Mr. Weight Cutting expert, but I know that it causes so many like issues, and it's so like it differs from fighter to fighter, but it always seems to have some kind of effect either good or bad. I don't know. It's a weird one.
Yeah, it's a pros and cons type of situations. You're gonna have your benefits, but then you're gonna have like your hindrances type of thing. But his last 2 fights, he fought Danny Chavez, who's really explosive round 1, and I know a lot of people like to shit on Chris Fishgold, but like, dude, fucking like really has a lot of power in his hands, especially in the first round. And he
Fishgold. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he didn't get into trouble like in either of those fights too much. There were moments you could see it in the Chavez fight where he was getting tired in the latter rounds. If Chavez could have broken open space and had the energy to like let off some combos, he might have been able to like badly hurt him. But he was just the grappling, the grueling pace had just gone to Chavez, I think. Yeah.
I guess what I'm asking you is, so Jihad or anyone else that can speak maybe a little bit more intelligently on this than myself or you too, Jackie. With if it's a thing where how does it work with the muscle deterioration and like your like energy levels? Like if you're cutting muscle, like how does that work with like how do you do that and still like not like be like killing yourself? You know what I'm saying? I'm just ignorant on that. I have no idea how that shit works.
There's video. I'm sure you must have watched some of the videos of like the guys having drastic weight cuts and stuff. Have you not?
So sorry, Jack. What'd you say? Hold on.
Have you not seen? I think there was like a video of Weidman one time having like a really bad weight cut, and there's one of like Cyborg as well, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so Jihad said.
Go ahead.
So Jihad said muscle is like 75% water. Okay, so yeah, if you are cutting, but Jihad, how does it work with like muscle, like losing that? How do you lose that muscle in a healthy way instead of just like, because I know that like when you lose weight, yeah, you want to be cutting fat instead of like muscle, but how do you do that if you don't have a lot of, I don't know how it's going to work with Gordon if he's just like trying to shred off muscle. Like, how do you do that in a healthy way? You know what I'm saying? I just don't know how it goes.
I guess I would say if you're doing like strength and conditioning training, then like less weight and more repetitions, something like that. I guess lean out.
Right.
With Gordon as well, like think he's in the biggest lightweight on the planet, so maybe he was like bulking because he wasn't having to like cut very much, and now he's having to cut the extra 10 pounds. Maybe that's made all the difference.
Right.
Because I'm pretty sure he made weight against Chris Fishgold, didn't he? Like I think he made 146. I think.
I'm trying to remember, man. I just my memory's so fucking bad with like with what guys weigh in and like who misses weight and who like I'm so bad with that shit. So yeah, Nikki agrees. Yep. Okay, Jihad says eat less protein and fat. Your body will naturally eat away at the muscle as you train. Depends on your body type, though. Is Gordon super jacked? I wouldn't say he's super jacked. Like he has a big frame, but I don't know, man. Sometimes he looks kind of soft, like not like fat, but like not super like shredded. But I don't know, man. I'm not Mr. Nutrition at all.
When I seen him at the face-offs, the impression that I got was he genuinely looked like he had, cut the amount of weight that you do to make a division, but he was 150 pounds. So I just like pictured him like blown back up overnight and coming in with a wrestling heavy game plan. That's what made me like switch to the Gordon side.
Right. Okay. So yeah, Jihad says okay, and thank you for this Jihad. Your body will naturally eat away the protein. So yeah, so it'll just like yeah, because every time you're training, like whether you're doing weight training or cardio, you're like breaking down your muscle and your shit like that, and then you just build it back up through like what you eat and like the rest and the whatever what you put in your body to like replenish it. So that makes sense. Like if it's eating less protein and fat and like yeah, the body's just like slowly just like more vegetables, I guess would be the thing. But I don't know. But yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for the insight.
Yeah, like
body fat.
Thinking about Rafael Alves last week, he said he started his cut at 180, and when did he get to like 157.5? And that dude is all muscle, you know what I mean? So that must have been fucking
dude.
like, really hard. Yeah.
No shit. Okay, wait. Oh, here we go. Face off. Here we go. Alves and fucking Hernandez both smiling. Hernandez saying something. Okay, I'll go back to the ones I missed. Sitting here fucking yakking. What the fuck? God.
Yeah, I'm not watching them, so I'll just have to laugh.
Out there. And
I'll have to listen.
Oh my god.
I'll have to listen to like the breakdowns and then like watch them.
Right, yes. So Kevin Kroom had a bow staff and a fucking like it looked like he had a butterfly knife and he tried to whip it out and he dropped it behind the stage. And yeah, so
oh no, is that like a telltale sign of like things to come?
God Christ, I hope not, man. God. Yeah, okay, here we go. Yoder and I guess Spider Monkey and Angelo have extensions. Hey, give a little hug and a shake. Ashley looks a little bit taller, a little bit bigger, but yeah. Very nice, very friendly. Tell you what, I wouldn't mind if that ended up being an all grappling affair. Some fucking ass and titties everywhere. It's a nice little matchup there. But okay, here we go. We got looks like Jimmy Rivera and Pedro Munoz. Pedro Munoz looks considerably bigger than Jimmy Rivera, but Jimmy Rivera has always been like a small bantamweight. But yeah, very quick, very respectful, and they walk off, dapping each other up, giving each other an over the shoulder. How's it going? God damn! God! Yeah, Maria Bueno Silva is she's fine. She's fine in Montana. She has got a just slamming fucking body. Holy smokes.
Yep.
Yeah, God. Yep. Okay, so yeah. But yeah, she looked bigger than I've got yeah. Okay, who we got coming up here? Yeah. Okay, we got Ankalaev and Krylov. And they're about the same size, man. Krylov they're about the same size. Maybe Krylov ever so slightly bigger, but they pretty much look like the same dude, frame-wise and everything. And here we go. Big boys. The big boys. Cyril Gane is a little bit bigger. Cyril Gane is fucking huge.
Yeah, how much bigger?
Massive.
What's he listed as? I think he's listed at 6'4", and Jairzinho's listed at 6'3", but Jairzinho's like 6'1" or some shit.
Dude, Gane looks like he's good 2 inches bigger, and yeah, he's a big fucking boy, baby. He's the big fucking boy.
You know what I noticed in the interviews? Rosenstrike's attitude and shit is like completely different to like pre-Ngannou fight. Like completely different. Like, somebody asked him about like a title shot if he wins this one, and he basically said like he doesn't feel like he's ready, so he wants to get another one in before he fights for the title, which is like, okay, that's like logical career progression, I guess. But then they were like, so maybe if you win this one, not fight for the title, fight Derek Lewis instead. And he was like, well, yeah, but I don't want to like get punched by Lewis's big power, and then like started laughing. And I was like, this is the guy that was like, I want the scary monster in the division that nobody else wants to fight. I want Ngannou. And now he's like, no, I don't want to fight Derek Lewis. He's too powerful. It's like, this is weird, like really weird. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. Cyril Gane is not Mr. One Punch knockout power, but he ain't exactly pillow-fisted either, man. He has a little, especially in his kicks and stuff. Cyril Gane is not, he's not one to be fucking trifled with. This is a fucking good close fight, and yeah, that's interesting, man. That's fucking interesting. Well, shit, Jackie boy. That's fucking. I'll tell you what. Let me go back and just a little bit and see the face-offs that I missed. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I backed it up. I probably went back a little too far, but yeah, I'm gonna start when this is over. These little when I catch up with these face-offs, I'm gonna go ahead and, if you want to, just run through the card if you have time, and I'll just give my picks here live on the air. And you don't have to give your picks away if you don't want to, but I'm gonna give my picks for this fight card after these face-offs.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so dude, man, but yeah, how's it going today, man? How you doing?
Pretty good. Like I say, I've missed a lot of this type of stuff, but I'm pulling them up now. I'm trying to find the face-offs so I can see what I've missed.
I scrubbed back way too far, like a dumb fuck.
I think I'm here now. I think it's like 5 minutes before the end of the video.
Yeah, I'm back way too far. Yeah, probably still got a minute and a half before they come up. Well, that's enough time for me to fucking repack this chillin'. But dude, someone said they must have been trolling in fucking Lord Donk's fucking Luke Thomas's fucking Morning Combat podcast. He fucking someone said like this fight card sucks or something. I was like, you're fucking drunk for not like. There's some great fights on this, great matchups on this card.
Yeah, I agree. It's not like a huge name one, but it's definitely got some bangers, 100%.
Fuck yeah, dude! For hardcore fans like us and the people in the fucking chat, like they're fucking dude. They're good fights, man. Like, yeah, like you said, not name value, but as far as just matchups and skill and like, there's gonna be a couple statements made, I think, in this fight card. I'm gonna pull this shit up.
I just watched. I've just put it on. I've just seen Jacoby and Grishin. Jacoby does look shredded, but Grishin looks bigger as expected as well.
Yeah, I mean, I figured I think that was must have been something in your background, but yeah. Christian is a big dude. He's definitely big. Like, Griffin's a little bit taller. Or Grishin, excuse me, is a little bit taller. Yeah, they look pretty close to the same size. Grishin might be ever so slightly bigger, but yeah, that's Jacoby's definitely more shredded. Yeah, I like Jacoby in that one, man. I'm definitely going to Dustin Jacoby. So this one, Cachero and Ronnie Williams. I am going with Vince Cachero, man. This is just a gut pick. I think that Ronnie Williams is good, but I don't think that he's like special like Dana's been saying. Like I'm gonna go with Vince Cachero. I think he fucking edges out an ugly one, but I don't know, man. I don't really know. I'm not super confident in that one at all.
Yeah, I'm the same way. It's a tough one for sure. I'm probably gonna end up taking Grishin. I don't know though. Honestly, it's like I feel like. I mean, when I first seen him fight in the PFL, he fought Jordan Johnson, and Jordan Johnson's like, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if he was Division 1, but he was either Division 1 or Division 2 wrestler, and he managed to like anti-grapple him and like win and take his O off of him. And I know a lot of people think that like Jordan Johnson's garbage, but
wasn't he undefeated when he fought? Wasn't Jordan Johnson undefeated when he fought him too?
Yeah, he went 3-0 at light heavyweight in the UFC, and then he dropped to middleweight. Fought again and looked excellent, and then he got released and went to PFL, and then he lost his own in his first fight against Christian.
Yeah, man. There's a couple of these where I'm just like, I thought I had my mind made up, and now I'm just like, God damn it, I do not know, Jackie boy. I fucking all right. So yeah, I had to back it up a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dustin Jacoby. I actually think he's gonna knock Max Christian out, but you know, if I touched on it last night. Like Jacoby wrestled when he was a kid, but that's not his like. And when he started fighting, he was a kickboxer. Like he did taekwondo when he was really young, and then he did wrestling a little bit from when he was like 6 to 12 or something.
Yeah, it's
But
a weird one
even
because
if that was
the
the case for
wrestling,
a kid, you know,
yeah, the wrestling is like it's his base, but he's been kickboxing for so long that it's like, um, I'm trying to think of like, and I know you're gonna hate the example, but Gaethje used
Justin
to,
Gaethje,
yeah,
yeah, no,
yeah,
totally. No, I
yeah,
don't
he
hate it. It's
fucking he
true.
used to wrestle
Where
so
where is
much
it?
in his younger days, and he was dominant as fuck, but now he doesn't do it. Now he purely strikes, and I think he's still awesome at like stuffing a takedown, but I don't think he's like got the cardio to sustain grappling for long periods of time anymore because he doesn't do it frequently. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, exactly. And like you said, I think now if when the going gets tough and the muscle memory kicks in, I think for Jacoby it goes to the striking first. Like so I think there
Yeah.
is a chance that Grisham could out grapple and get the sub. But for me, this was a close one, and I was like, man, should I just go with Grisham? Like he's gonna like out wrestle Jacoby or whatever. But like just gut instinct, I see it kind of playing out like Uncle Life. I think Jacoby's gonna fucking bust him up and knock him out. But man, I've been wrong about that kind of shit so many times. This is a great fight. I mean, to open up the fucking card, I could see this being a little higher up the prelims. Honestly, like it seems a little out of place for it to be the first fucking one, even for a card like this.
Yeah, true, true. Another thing that for me is just the sheer amount of experience advantage for Grishin. Not only like
Yes.
overall in MMA, I think his record's 31-8. So like he's got practically this is gonna be his 40th fucking pro MMA fight. Um, he's a light heavyweight tweener. He's came in 5 pounds overweight. I think he's
Yeah.
probably got the grappling advantage. The big question is whether or not he actually decides to like use that in his strategy to win the fight, which I think he might like try to do. And like not only is he more experienced like as a pro MMA fighter overall, but he came into the UFC. He fought Tybura on short notice. He was like on a run, and he went 3 rounds with him, and then he like obviously like ran through Antigulov because who doesn't? Whereas Jacoby's fought like that Flores guy, and then Ledette, who was
Oh,
like
the
on a
competition
skid.
level isn't close, man. Like Grisham
Yeah,
has fought the higher level of competition. He's fought more, period. He
yeah.
absolutely has the experience in the grappling level, the grappling advantage for sure.
And in these fights as well, where I see it as like it's a difficult one because it's like it's almost like it's kind of a striker versus striker, but Grishin definitely has the grappling advantage. And when this is the case, striker versus grappler, I usually pick the grappler. But it's like Grishin isn't really a grappler, so I think the UFC know what they're doing making this matchup. I think they're trying to get Jacoby a win. Yeah,
Right. I think what's going to happen is that I can see this is just what because obviously I'm biased because I'm on Jacoby, so I'm hoping that this happens. But I kind of see for Jacoby's path to victory, I see Grisham being like, okay, I'm going to use my striking to set up my grappling. And I think Jacoby's going to be ready for that. And I think he's going to either catch him with something when he shoots him for a takedown, or when he's trying to set up the takedown with his strikings, just crack him and put him away. But it's tough, man. I'm like 60-40 on Jacoby. But okay, well let me just jump forward real quick to yeah, okay. So I'm gonna take Kashero. I'm also gonna take Sabina Mazo. I'm taking Sabina Mazo over Davis. Um what do you think about that one? You don't have to give your picks away if you want to, but what are you kind of thinking about that fight?
I want to see them face off. Is my primary thought. Early on, I was thinking Sabina, but man, that's another one where it's like the experience is so much vaster, and she's like Alexis is on paper the bigger girl. Like this is Sabina's first fight at 135, isn't it? So
Yeah. Okay. Let me back it up just a little bit because I was just I'm looking at the I'm going through the face-offs and then pausing them for my little spiels. So let me. God damn these fucking. Here we go. Okay. Alexis is a little bit thicker with the arms, but Sabina's taller. Alexis does look a little bit bigger. God damn it. Sorry. Sorry, Jack. I'm fucking trying to get to this fucking.
It's all good. It's all good. I know Money Mills is definitely going to be on Sabina.
Yeah, I'm liking Sabina here. I was another one where it's just like, saw the fucking weigh-ins and I was like, yeah, I feel good about my Sabina pick now. Because I just see it kind of going. What's the fight that happened? Like kind of like McMahon, the McMahon fight.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah,
Just
like kind of
just the older bird being just like you're good. You're a good fighter. You have the better experience. You're better on paper, but you're just toast.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't really wrong about that.
Like even if she has a ton of success early, like yeah, it's not like a done deal sealed. But a huge percentage of bantamweight fights do go the distance. That's one thing. But
Yeah, Sabina's the bigger fighter.
Sabina's like she's got a good skill set outside of wrestling. Like she's got good jiu-jitsu. She's got like really good kicks and Muay Thai type of shit. But yeah, I don't know. Alexis Davis, you know what she's gonna try and do? She's definitely gonna try and grapple her.
You
So
bet
it's
your
whether or not
ass.
it's whether or not she can implement it for 3 rounds.
Man, dude, Jack, what do you think about this fucking Hernandez Moises fight? What do you think about that shit, dude? That's another one where I
Um,
don't even fucking know, man. I'm gonna my pick live, but I don't fucking know, dude.
yeah, that one's really tough. That's another one. In fact, I'm looking. I want to see them all face off with each other, but I know Hernandez looked like super yoked at his last one, and he looked great, yeah. But like he was fighting Chris Gruetzmacher,
Yeah,
so
it's grits. Yeah, dude.
yeah, all right. And I know that I haven't watched his interview, but I've seen headlines of him saying that like Moises was like shameless and feeble, and I was thinking to myself, is this guy really just like picked up a dub over Chris Gruetzmacher and now he thinks he's like hot shit again? He's going to start talking down to everybody left, right, and center. So I don't know, like maybe like getting that big win's going to like go to his head and he's going to like underestimate Moises, but I don't know. It's that one, like right away when I seen the card, like after last week's card, that was like the one where I was like, that's a fucking tough fight, a really tough fight.
Dude, it is because I kind of see it going two ways. I can blink my eyes and see Tiago Moises unconscious and Hernandez like standing over him gloating. And I can also see Hernandez with Tiago Moises's fucking meat hooks wrapped around his neck and getting choked unconscious. So it's like, oh, man, I don't fucking know, dude. I really, it's a tough pick, man. I feel it's kind of weird with Hernandez because he's so like he has these like natural gifts and he is like powerful and he's a good wrestler, but it is the mental thing with him and the fight IQ thing with him is always the issue. And is it do you think when he's doing these when he says that Moises is feeble and all that, do you think it's and I'm genuinely asking this because I don't know what to make of it. Do you think it's him being like you said, like, oh, he got to win. Now he's back to thinking he's a shit, or do you think it's like, is it now part of his gimmick? Does he know that he's like the cocky shit talker? Is it like a Colby thing? I don't know. Dude, I really don't know. What do you think?
All I remember is, he came in, he got the big upset over Dariush, destroyed him instantly in the first round, huge punch. And then like, I don't remember him necessarily being like a huge shit talker for the OAM fight. It was just, when he fought Cerrone, he was like saying all kinds of mad shit. And like, yeah, granted, like, good for you, you're selling the fight, but You know, worst case scenario, you get like wrecked, which you got wrecked, and I don't know. Like I don't remember hearing him jawing a shitload for the grit smacker fight. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
think
that's true.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like now he's jawing again. It's like I don't know. It just seems strange to me, but maybe it's just the guy's personality. I guess you know what I mean. So
That's what I'm wondering. Is like, is this just who this kid is? But yeah, but it was like when Cowboy whooped his ass, he humbled the fuck up. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know. Like, I'm not a big fan of Hernandez, so he's another guy that's like I try to fade him sometimes when I maybe shouldn't. I don't think that he's going to end up doing much, but I don't know if Moises is the guy to take advantage of it. I was leaning Moises, and now I just right back on the fence, man. I don't fucking know. I really don't.
you know what I think's weird about this matchup too? They've both fought like old fading veterans of the division, like Hernandez fought Trinaldo, got a robbery win. Moises fought Bobby Green, got a robbery win. But between those two
Yeah,
fights,
dude.
I think Moises like had the most argument for like actually winning because he actually put work in throughout that fight. Even though I didn't think he won it, like Trinaldo done nothing and got a win because it was in Texas, basically.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So let me see. Yeah, Hernandez, like, yeah, exactly. In his fucking, not just in Texas, but in San Antonio, his fucking backyard. Kind
Yeah,
of
and
like
like
the Dan
like
Hooker, Paul Felder.
supposedly he injured his shoulder in that fight or something, and that's why he threw nothing. But I mean, you've got another arm, you've got another two legs, like you know what I mean.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I only have this one punch from this one arm, Like, come on, man. Use your other weapons. It's mixed martial arts. You shouldn't just be training like boxing or just be training wrestling or just be training jujitsu. Everyone knows this, man. It's a fucking layman's take. You got to fucking train all that shit. But man, god damn it, I don't know because yeah, look, and the guys he's lost to are good fighters. Like the guy like Drew Dober and Donald Cerrone would destroy Thiago Moises, but like I don't know, man. Like they're I don't know. I really don't know. I'm totally just like I'm really struggling with this pick. I'm gonna have to come back to it. I'm gonna have to damn come back to it. What is Moises's like? What's Thiago Moises' path to victory to you?
That's a good question. I think that his hands have improved, but whether or not they've improved enough to really hurt or damage Hernandez, I don't know. He was hitting Bobby Green with some big shots in that fight, but Bobby Green fights with his hands low, so but I think the jiu-jitsu is going to be interesting, but obviously Hernandez is going to be the stronger wrestler. I don't know, man. It's a tough one. Like I want to pick Hernandez, but at the same time, like this is a fight between two kind of untrustworthy guys to me.
Very, and like you said, Bobby Green is another untrustworthy guy. So it's like, how much can you really take from a victory over? You know what I'm saying? Like Bobby Green, yeah, like you said, fights with his hands low. I don't fuck, man. I don't know. It's like, how do you think a fight between Hernandez and Bobby Green would go? You know what I mean? And it's just MMA math, and you can't really trust it. But like, I don't know. It's tough one.
It is tough. It really is. I don't know, man. I have no idea. I really want to take Moises, but I don't know. There's a part of me that's like telling me not to.
I'm the same way. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going Alexander Hernandez. I'm picking him. I'm picking Hernandez. I watched the fucking. I didn't really know who to pick leading up to this. I just saw the weigh-ins. I just saw them standing next to each other. I'm going Hernandez. God damn it, you better not get sub, motherfucker. But yeah, I'm going Hernandez.
I've just watched
Yeah, but he
Gane.
doesn't even sub. He's just knocked out. Go ahead.
I've just watched Gannon Rosenstrike face off. I don't know what to
What do you
think
think?
about it. Cyril's so much fucking bigger.
He's massive, dog. That's a
Yeah,
big fucking boy, baby.
yeah.
We'll get to that one. Yeah, we'll definitely get to that one. Yeah. So, okay. So I'm gonna take Hernandez. Fuck it, man. I'm not betting any of these. These are just my picks. You know, I'm not an expert capper or predictor. I've done okay so far. I think I'm at 68% for the year, which is nothing to fucking write home or brag about. So take what you will from that. But god damn, that fucking man. Maya Bueno Silva is muy bueno. Goodness gracious, especially with that mask on, dude. Yeah, where are we at? Yeah, I'm going Maya Bueno Silva actually over Montana Del Rosa. I think she's a better fighter. I don't think much of Montana. What did I miss? What did I miss? Yeah, and I'm going Angela Hill as well. I'm going Overkill Hill. I think she's going to beat the shit out of Ashley Yoder. I actually think she's going to fuck Ashley Yoder up. She's just a better.
I'm watching them now. I think that's Maya Bueno and Montana. I thought Montana would be bigger. I guess.
Yeah, Maria, she's a big one.
Yeah.
A nice little tater too. But yeah, I've got Angela. I'm gonna go Mari Bueno Silva. Here we go. We got Jimmy Rivera and Pedro Munoz. I'm gonna tell you right now, Jackie boy, I'm going Pedro Munoz. I'm going Pedro
Whoa!
Munoz.
I didn't expect that.
Yep.
I see. I'm watching them as well, but we're on different. I've just watched Thiago Moises and Hernandez, and I think, oh man, I don't know. They both look fucking great, honestly.
Don't they? Don't they? They both look in great shape. God damn, fucking dude. I backed it up and I just got to catch Mari again. She got a smoking ass body, dude. Smoking. She's not too muscular. Got nice legs, nice booty, fit, and oh goodness gracious, yeah, she's nice. But yeah, I got Bueno Silva in that one too. Who we got next? Yeah, okay, we got Ankalaev and Krylov. What do you think about this fight, Jackie boy? Yeah, like I said, you don't have to give your picks away, but what do you think about this one?
I think that Ankalaev on paper is a top 5 guy in the division and he's a hard guy to fade right now. You know what I mean?
I completely agree. I'm a fucking Ankalaev stan. I think Magomed is the goods. I think this is a tough fight, though, man. I'm not like this is not one where I'm like, oh yeah, Ankalaev's gonna smoke him. I'm picking Ankalaev to be sure, but I'm like 65-35 on him, man, because Krylov is a good fighter. He has the ability to, like, he got the win over OSP, but Ankalaev is so much faster and such a more dangerous striker than OSP. Like, I know OSP is dangerous with the head kick, but Magomed's head kick, oh my goodness. Like, yeah, I got Magomed, but Krylov scares me. I could see him pulling off an upset, and I wouldn't be like, oh my God, where did that come from? You know what I mean? I'm just like, I think Magomed's going to get it done, but this is a good test for him, man. If he smokes Krylov, then it's like, yeah, he was what we thought what he were.
I can't believe you're picking Pedro Munoz. I'm really surprised by that.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you now? Did you think I would pick Rivera? Is it me picking Pedro Munoz, or is it just the Pedro? Is it just the pick in general?
It's the pick in general, I guess.
Yeah,
maybe I'm underestimating Munoz, to be fair.
So this is how I look at this fight. This is another one where I'm not like, oh yeah, Munoz all day. I just think that he is going to hurt Jimmy Rivera. I think he's going to hurt Jimmy Rivera at some point. I don't know if he'll get the sub, but I am just not super high on Jimmy Rivera. I know on paper, Jimmy Rivera is a better fighter. And let me go down his record. On paper, Jimmy Rivera is a better fighter. He has good wins. He has a win over Faber. He even has a win over Munoz. This is actually a rematch. But I like Munoz here. I actually like Munoz. I think he is going to, and it was a close fight. Their first fight was a close fight too. That needs to be said. But yeah. Now see, now you look at his record. Jimmy Rivera has the best losses. You have like Marlon Moraes, Aljamain Sterling, Petr Yan, right? He has a decision over Dotson, a decision over Stamen, the win over Thomas Almeida, yeah, whatever. Faber win, I mean, that's a few years ago, so that's not bad. But to me, like, Jimmy Rivera he's just one of those guys, like, everyone's just trying to tell me something that he's not. Everyone's always trying to tell me that Jimmy Rivera, if it wasn't for this, that, and the third, Jimmy Rivera would be this, that, and the third. And so I'm always just kind of like, I don't know, man. It's just kind of just a gut instinct too, man. I think Jimmy Rivera is probably the better fighter, but I just think that Pedro Munoz is actually going to get his fucking revenge here. So I'm going to go Pedro Munoz.
Munoz. The better fighter doesn't always win. It's that simple. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Pedro Munoz he'll make it ugly, man. He's gonna make it a fucking dogfight, and I just don't like in a dogfight. Jimmy Rivera, you know, he can be hurt. So and it was a close first fight. So yeah, I understand the people picking Rivera because on paper he's has the better. Let me look at Munoz right now. So yeah, like I don't know though, man. Munoz has some decent wins too. Like that Rob Font win has aged marvelously. The Brett Johns win. Brett Johns is a good fucking fighter.
Yeah.
You know, he fucking smoked Garbrandt and split loss to Frankie. He lost to Aljamain too. Split loss to Dotson. You know, they're kind of sort of about on the same level. Sort of kind of. More or less. You maybe say Jimmy Rivera has the better resume on paper. And I wouldn't argue too much with it. But I think it's still a pretty damn close fight. And I see Pedro Munoz getting back on track here. I don't see him losing 3 in a row, but if he does, man, it's not going to be a good look. So I hope he looked ready though, and I'm going to go with Munoz.
Yeah, I'll feel bad for him if he loses because, like, on paper it's 3 in a row, but technically I think he beat Frankie. But
same.
I think that I always like to think of like people's stylistic opponents that have been similar, and Pedro's literally just fought a guy who's is definitely different, but they have similarities. They share similarities, Frankie and Jimmy Rivera, and I just feel like Jimmy's like a younger, fresher, stronger, sturdier version, kind of, I guess. And I just think, yeah, I don't know. Pedro has like that X factor that he can like end a fight on the feet, or he can like get a submission. So that's definitely a concern. I think that those are like his paths to victory, but I think it's going to be like a Jimmy Rivera decision.
I mean, if Jimmy Rivera does win, that's what it'll be. It'll be a decision. Yeah. He'll wrestle. He'll like, you know, I know he's not with this team, but he'll team alpha male his way to a victory. If he wins, but what I see happening is Jimmy Rivera gets dropped a lot. He's only been knocked out once, but the dude will hit the deck if you put one on his chin. And I think Munoz is either going to club and sub him or just straight up knock him out. But it's not an overly confident pick. This is a rematch of a fight that Jimmy Rivera won. So, yeah, it's a good one. I mean, see, Jimmy Rivera, Pedro Munoz, Ankalaev, Krylov, fucking gone like Roses. This is a damn good, just straight up fight night card that all you got to do is get ESPN Plus and you can watch the motherfucker, you know?
Yeah, like I was saying, I'm big on Ankalaev. I think he's top 5 and he's a hard guy to fade, but I do think that could be like an absolute war at the same time, saying that.
Dude, fuck yeah, man. Yeah, I could see it being a close, like, split, like, where they both hurt each other kind of deal.
And with Jimmy, he fought Yan, and he got dropped multiple times in that he got back up. Like, the only time he has been knocked out was, like, you know, he got caught cold quick at the start of the
fight. And Marlon is devastatingly powerful.
Yeah, especially that early into a fight, yeah. So I just feel like And with Pedro, he's like you really have to kind of give Pedro his type of fight for him to. I mean, well, Rob Font's like a really good technical striker, and I don't know if you like went back and watched that fight in tape for this or if you remember it, but I remember it specifically because it stopped me going like perfect in predictions on a card. Um, but yeah, Rob Font was like piecing him up for the first like 2.5 minutes, like destroying him at range, and then Pedro caught him with a big right hand and fucking guillotined him, and that was that.
Yeah, dude, and that's and like yeah, Jimmy like on paper he's a little bit better, but yeah, like you said, you do, and it's true. You like if you don't fight Pedro Munoz's fight and make him fight your fight, that's usually when guys have success. But where Pedro has success is when he doesn't let them, when he just forces the dogfight. And I think the matchup with this one will be, can Rivera keep it on his terms? Because I'm saying like I just feel like yeah, Rivera like to me it's only a matter of time before that motherfucker gets knocked out again. As much as he hits the deck, and Munoz is like not the guy you want to be testing your chin with, and I just see him either hitting Rivera with an uppercut when he shoots in for a takedown, or they're on the feet and he just cracks him with the right hand. But yeah, I can see Rivera getting a frustrating win where I'm just like screaming at the TV and like, fuck man, I should have known kind of deal. But yeah, I'm going to go like 60-40, 65-35 Pedro Munoz. That's a damn good fight though, man. I like that fight a lot. Good rematch.
Yeah, I'm going to go 70-30 Jimmy Pedro because I know all the X factors there. If like Jimmy slips up, he makes a mistake, he could definitely get hit with a big shot. Or if he shoots sloppy, he could get fucking guillotined. I don't know. Maybe I'm underrating Pedro because I know a few people are taking.
Well, it's one of those like, it's yes, Piotr Jan and Aljamain are better than Pedro Munoz, definitely, undeniably. But he doesn't need to be Piotr Jan to knock out Jimmy Rivera. It's kind of like that's my own rationalization kind of for my pick. And I could end up beating Crow because Rivera is the better wrestler, and unless you're like a super lethal Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy, if you're someone that likes to like stay in your guard, like, dude, like a wrestler is gonna fucking whoop your ass all day because they'll just fucking smash through that shit and pass whenever they fucking want to. So I definitely favor Rivera in the grappling, but yeah, he's got to watch out for that guillotine. Pedro will snatch that motherfucking. He is a legit black belt, and he will snatch that motherfucking neck. So yeah, I like Pedro here, but I could see it could come down to another just fucking like close split decision, and yeah, I would be heartbroken for him if he lost.
Yeah, definitely.
Toe hold, and he said Ashley Yoder by sub. I'm gonna go with overkill in that one, Big Moise. But okay, Jackie boy, let's we've been beating around the bush enough. Let's get to this fucking mainer, dude. Let's get to this fucking main event, dude.
Yeah, I'm having real trouble with it. There is a big part of me that wants to take Jairzinho. Like again, experience is like everything, and not only does he have the experience in kickboxing, he has the experience in MMA, he has the experience in the UFC. But fuck me, man. Like on paper, like Cyril Gaines more accurate, is the bigger dude, is the more well-rounded dude. It's really tough. Like it's the kind of fight where it's like I want to pick Gain, but if Rosenstrike knocks him out, that shit will seem so fucking obvious in hindsight. It'll be like, of course, Rosenstrike knocked out Cyril Gain, he's fought nobody. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right. It's to hear this matchup. If you're not a big fan, if you're not a big fan of either fighter, when you hear this matchup, well, when dude, it's fucking tough because, like you said, Rosenstrike does have very good, strong, like he has weird power in his left hook. He has this weird like clubbing left hook that just sleeps dudes. The thing with Rosenstrike, and you can kind of pick apart both of their records. They do have the one common opponent in JDS, but let me pull up this shit real quick. Let me pull up both of these Barajas records here. But man, this fight is so fucking good. It's an important fight for the division, in a division where there's kind of some question marks as to the title picture and how it's going to shape out. But yeah, let me pull up Rosenstrike first, and then I'll get to Cyril Gane. But yeah, so yeah, he's number 4. Now the dude has weird power. It is like he's not a very like. It doesn't look pretty. He's very stiff, but he is very accurate, and he does have just really a lot of power. I will say this though. Junior Albini, Alan Crowder, Arlovsky, Overeem Jr. Arlovsky, Overeem, and Jr. are good wins. Crowder and Albini are not good wins. But all of those guys have durability issues, and all of those guys have been slept multiple times. Crowder and Albini are like duty, but Alistair Overeem, Andre Arlovsky Jr., those guys are all primed for a knockout. All of them. So that's the one thing I would say with Rosenstrike's record. I think I think Rosenstrike is slightly overrated. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that out there. I think Rosenstrike is slightly overrated. I think a lot of people thought he was going to beat Francis, and I said, y'all are fucking crazy. I was on Francis from the millisecond they announced that fight. But
yeah, I took Rosenstrike.
Dude, I mean, you weren't the only one either. You were not the only one. Like, a lot of people did, man. A lot of people did. So now let me go over to Cyril Gane. So yeah, you can poke holes in Rosenstrike's record if you want to. You can poke holes in Cyril Gane's too. One is that he only has 7 fucking pro fights. Like, that's nothing, dude. That's nothing. Even I know that the boxers usually have way more fights, generally speaking, than MMA fighters, but even for an MMA fighter, that's not a lot of fights. Dude, he has only 4 UFC fights.
And I know Moise is saying gain by toe hold, but I went back and watched, and I know it's fucking this dude ain't Cyril Gane, but like I went back and watched Jairzinho's MMA debut, and he actually knocks out a guy defending like a leg submission.
Nice.
So I'm assuming that he fucking has trained that shit. You know what I mean? And maybe Gane is way better in jiu-jitsu than I'm giving him credit for, but we've never seen Jairzinho really in that much trouble in terms of a sub. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's gonna get subbed.
So yeah. So for Gane, it's like, okay, Pessoa, he's not very good. Dante Males, he's not very good. Tanner Boser is a solid fighter. Tanner Boser was ranked at one point before he just lost his most recent one. So Tanner is a decent win. He's another prospect too, but that's another decent win. Now, the Junior fight. They both beat Junior. They both knocked Junior out. I would say that Rosenstrike did it more efficiently and more effectively. Gane looked like Junior cracked Gane a few times. So, you can play MMA math with that one too, but I just don't know. Like Junior, to me, like I knew that they were both going to knock Junior out. So I don't take a whole lot from that. Like,
yeah, the way I look at both of those fights were that, Junior had success against both of them early, but inevitably got knocked out. Like, that's just how I look at both of those fights.
Fuck yeah, dude. I mean, like, how could it really go any other way? Like, yeah, Junior still has some skill and some pop in his punches. I mean, he fucking knocked out Derek Lewis, who everyone's fucking like thinks is the fucking next heavyweight champion now. But anyway, and we're talking about Junior and how chinny he is and how easy he is to fucking smoke. But he fucking beat the shit out of Derek Lewis and knocked him out. But anyway, so yeah, man, for this one, it's like Rosenstrike has more experience against a higher caliber of opponent. Look, there's no two ways about it. Gane is the fresher fighter. Rosenstrike has been sliggity slept in like unconscious knockouts in kickboxing and MMA. Now I know it's Francis. Francis knocks everybody out except Derek Lewis. So yeah, play MMA math with that one. But yeah, like the dude is like Cyril Gane is more durable than Rosenstrike. I'm just there. That I can't hear like I won't hear like a good argument against that. Like the Rosenstrike can be fucking slept, and it does just because Gane hasn't been knocked out doesn't mean the Rosenstrike won't knock him out. There's a first time for everything, but on paper, Gane is more durable to me.
Yeah, I guess so.
Now the striking, you got to give it to Rosenstrike. You got to give the striking and the power to Rosenstrike. But dude, you got the grappling edge is all Cyril Gane. This is another fight that I'm not super overly confident in, but I was never really on the fence about this one. I kind of knew who I was going to pick in this one as soon as they announced it, but I'm like, damn, this is tough. I'm going to be sweating it. I think whoever you pick in this fight, you're going to be sweating. Because if you're on Rosenstrike, man, Cyril Gane is a big fucking boy. And he is not old, chinny Andre Arlovsky. He is not fucking Alan Crowder. He is not Junior Albini. He's way more durable than Overeem, who is a legend and like a great fighter, but he is not those guys. He's young. He's fast. He's got decent power himself, and he's a way better grappler. So I'm going with Cyril Gane here. I think that he is going to keep Rosenstrike honest enough until he gets the takedown, and then he's going to sub him. That's what I think. Not with a toe hold, though. I think Moise. I don't know if Moise is joking about that, but yeah, I think it's going to be like a rear naked choke. But we'll see. I don't know. I'll say 70-30 Cyril Gane. Give Rosenstrike the slight striking edge and the obviously the puncher's chance.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time because I agree. Like in terms of durability, Cyril Gane is not any of those three people. You know, he's not Overeem, he's not JDS, he's not Arlovsky. But like Arlovsky goes out there with a guy like Tanner Boza 3 rounds, you know, no problem, and then he eats a jab from this dude and gets slept in an instant. So I agree. Like Gane is super durable, but I think a couple of good shots from Jairzinho and he won't be fucking durable anymore. You know what I mean? Like he might not be chinny right now, but Jairzinho could make him chinny real quick. You know?
Oh, for sure, man. Like if he goes in there and just starts like saying, "Hey, I'm going to out tough Rosenstrike," he's going to get knocked out. Oh, if he tries to go out there and be a tough guy with Rosenstrike, he's going to get fucked up and knocked out. Like if he goes out there being like, "Oh, well, shit, man, I spar with Ngannou, I'll be good." Ngannou knocked this. Nah, like that's he's cruising for a bruising. But I think that I see Cyril Gane playing it smart. I think he's the better outfighter. Like I think he'll kind of do what Overeem did to him, except he'll be faster. I think the leg kicks will make a big difference for Cyril Gane. And like I said, I think Rosenstrike, he's just a plodding, robotic, very accurate, very powerful, but he's a basic kickboxer to me. I think the guy has a padded kickboxing record. I think he kind of has a padded UFC record. He's knocked out a lot of fucking chinny glass jaws on their way out. But Gane is unproven. So this is Gane. This is the step up for Gane. This is a big step up for Gane. It's not so much a step up for Rosenstrike, but this is a different guy. This is different than fucking these old. I mean, and he struggled, dude. Let's not forget, Rosenstrike struggled badly with Overeem, and he was 10 fucking seconds from losing that fight in what was probably a little bit of an early stoppage.
Yeah, I agree. But again, Overeem, a guy that, you know, took him down, had a lot of control, and never really had much of a submission threat, even though he's had like many like career submission. So it's, I don't know. Honestly, I think I'm gonna take Rosenstrike. Honestly, it's just the power. I just think that at some point, no matter like how good it's going for Cyril, all it takes is one, and I just think that they're both primarily kickboxers. I think I'm gonna like have a card where I take all the guys that have the experience advantage, I guess.
Right on. Hey, best of luck to you, Jackie boy. Yeah, I don't, man. Like
Definitely
to
not counting
me,
out either guy. Like I think
dude. I
Cyril.
mean, he's not going to touch Cyril Gane, and he's going to go away like Overeem or Olaf or like he's you know what I'm saying, he's not going to one punch Cyril Gane like that to me. Like I can see him hitting him with a couple and him getting hurt and turtling up, but he's not just going to be like one punch and Cyril Gane is out. Like, nah, I don't see that at all.
I could see it, man. I could see it. It's fought some big guys, some good guys before.
Like who, Jack? Who durability wise? Like you crack Overeem with a good one. You crack Arlovsky with a good one. You crack who's the other glass jaw that he fucking slept in with one punch? Junior. All those guys, you touch them and they go away.
But on
When
the
has
other hand,
when has Cyril Gane shown any kind of vulnerability to that?
on the other hand, though, like who's Cyril Gane really like badly hurt in a fight outside of JDS?
I don't, but I'm not saying that Cyril Gane is going to knock out Rosenstrike.
You're saying he's going to display his skills and win in that sense, yeah.
I think he's going to outpoint him on the outside, and I think he's going to keep him honest enough to get a reactive takedown.
I guess in the sense that, like, you think that Rivera's the better fighter, but you think Pedro's going to win. I'm applying that logic to this. I just feel like all the skills in the world, like Jairzinho, has the experience advantage anyway. And I think that unless he can take him down and control him the whole fight or submit him, I think if it stays striking, there's a very good chance he could get knocked out.
Yeah, no, and I think, like I said, I'm giving Rosenstrike the edge on the feet, but man, like, dude, you're talking about some of the chinniest guys. Like, you're talking about dudes with double-digit knockout losses in Overeem and Arlovsky, and dude, it took him 5 rounds to do something to Overeem, and he still got kind of stopped early. He couldn't knock out Overeem. He couldn't really knock out Overeem. He dropped him. But, I mean, and here's the difference with it's a good analogy, like in the sense of what you're saying, like on paper, Gane might be the better fighter with skill wise. But the difference in those two fights is Pedro Munoz is 34 fighting a 31-year-old Jimmy Rivera. Cyril Gane is the younger fighter here. He's way fresher. Like, I don't know, man. It's tough because of Rosenstrike's power and his just, I think he's better technically of a kickboxer. But to me, Gane's been more rounded, being more well-rounded, and the submission or the grappling advantage. And it's not like he's a shitty striker. It's because he doesn't have the power of Rosenstrike. He's not a shitty striker, dude. He has the power to hurt the dude. Obviously not as much as Rosenstrike, but if he hits him with something good, I'm telling you, man, Rosenstrike, go back and look at his kickboxing fights where he got knocked out, dude. Go back and watch some of those fights because you put a good one on that motherfucker's chin and he will go. You do not have to be Francis Ngannou to knock out Rosenstrike. And I just think that the guys he's fought they were set up for him like bowling pins. Like Arlovsky and all those old guys, they were set up for him to look good against and to bring some fucking shine on the South American market besides Brazil. But that's just a theory. But yeah, it's a good fight, man. It's a really important fight for the division. I'm going to go with Cyril Gane. I don't hate anybody for going Rosenstrike. I'm going to be sweating, bro. I'm going to be sweating like a motherfucker.
I would be sweating if I had Mills's bet round 3 start minus 140.
Good God. Mills, you got a brass pair on you, Bubba. Well, you braver man than me. Holy shit.
I was thinking about under 3.5, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, look, if stylistically, now I'll say stylistically on the feet, like I said, if Gane decides that he wants to be a tough guy and he says, I'm going to out muscle you and I'm going to out I'm going to just like get in your face, no, he's going to get knocked the fuck out. But I think he's the better out fighter. I think he's better at winning. I think he's a better point fighter than Rosenstrike. Whereas Rosenstrike is looking for the knockout, Gane is like more looking to like win rounds and then pick his spots to get his finishes. But yeah, I don't know, man. Jack, do you see this fight going the distance?
I I mean, I could see it going the distance and Cyril Gane winning a decision, but I could see either of them getting knocked out, and I could see Gane getting a sub, I guess. So
Agreed.
I don't know. They're both big, heavy-handed dudes. They don't have like an overwhelming amount of experience, and between the pair of them, they both have a lot of finishes. So I think that this doesn't go the distance, honestly. Yeah,
I agree, man. I think that's a good assessment. I agree. Like I think all those are possibilities. Like I do think it's possible to have this fight go to the cards. I could see them both like hurting each other at some point, or like Gane maybe getting really close to a submission, and like Rosenstrike just Derek Lewis's his way out of it or something, kind of. But I really think, and look, it's 70-30. That 30% is about as real as you can fucking get. And this could be the first time a Cyril Gane gets knocked the fuck out. Rosenstrike could just fucking shut me right the fuck up. But that's the 70%. I think the real possibility is, like I said, this is kind of how I see it. This is just my little mystic 2 cents prediction for this one. Probably going to be horribly wrong because every time I do something like this, it's just terrible. But what was the one I was right about? Usman. I was right. I was definitely right about Usman. But the way I see it going is Rosenstrike is going to swing heavy early. I think he's going to try and knock Gane out early. And I think that Gane is going to have to eat a couple shots from him. I don't think there's any two ways about it. I think Rosenstrike is going to be like a pressuring counter fighter. And I see him eating a couple shots, but I see Gane kind of getting into the swing of the fight, starting to get busy with the leg kicks, start to kind of get comfortable on the feet and look to get a takedown. Now, I could also see Rosenstrike like knocking him out, like kind of Derek Lewis style, like off of a knee or something. But I don't know, man. Rosenstrike's weapons. He has a nasty low kick. He has a devastatingly powerful like left hook. Gane's gonna really have to watch out for that low hook, and that hands down style. Man, he could get caught with that because Rosenstrike's gonna be trying to set that up the whole fucking time. He will eat a bunch of shots and wade through some shit to just land that left hook. So be on the lookout for that if you're on Rosenstrike. But I kind of see Gane winning the outfighter battle and then eventually getting a reactive take, getting Rosenstrike to overcommit on a shot and getting a takedown. And he's just so young and strong and powerful. Like he's going to be more than 247 when he gets in there. And I know Rosenstrike will be too, but dude, yeah, I like Cyril Gane in this. Seeing those weigh-ins, like I was already on him to begin with. It was like 65-35. Yeah, I'm like 70-30, maybe even 75-25. But yeah, it's a good one, dude. This card kicks ass, Jackie boy. I'm telling you, dude.
Yeah, I think that was like a really good assessment of the fight as well because Rosenstrike, he's got those low kicks. He's got those, big, like sneaky power hooks. But he is also like almost content to just, like give rounds away, just hoping to get like that big knockout. Whereas Cyril Gane, he said as much in interviews, like he's looking to come and display a mixed martial arts skill set, which means he's definitely like gonna try and implement every facet of the game, and he'll probably come out and try to lull Jairzinho into a kickboxing match and then try and hit the takedowns and progress from there. So
I'll tell you what, Jackie boy. I don't mean to cut you out, but I could see if Rosenstrike knocks out Gane. I was going to ask you what you thought about the clinch battle, but I could see Rosenstrike knocking out Gane in the clinch maybe. But Cyril Gane is nice in the clinch too, dude. I don't know if you've gone back and watched some of his fights, but he has nice elbows and knees in the clinch. So I'm really looking forward to that. Like Mill said at the display of kickboxing, I think it's going to be some pretty high level heavyweight kickboxing. It's going to be sweet, man.
Yeah. I do think it'll primarily be contested on the feet, and that's That's what makes me want to pick Rosenstrike so much, honestly.
Yeah, that's what's making me sweat even thinking about it, dude. Is because it's like I can just see that they're gonna be starting out there. You know, Gon's gonna be like hopping on his feet. Rosenstrike's gonna be plodding forward. It's just, man, I'm excited just thinking about it, man. Well, let me go back real quick and just give my official picks. Make sure I didn't miss anything, and then we can kind of just bullshit for a little bit more if you want to. Let's see, it's 3 o'clock, so yeah, I got a little bit of time if you want to keep John here. But let me pull this sketty up. We'll go in order. UFC schedule. So how many fights total fell off of this card? Do you know?
I can have a look now.
Because there's only 10 fights, and I thought there was like they had 13 or 14 scheduled for this one, but I could be wrong.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I guess that's like over a long period of time. Like,
God damn.
Like Dominic Reyes, Yuri Prochaska rescheduled due to COVID. Alonzo Menafield, William Knight, Menafield, COVID.
Yeah.
Asuncao Barcelos, Asuncao withdrew. Brown, Oliveira, Brown withdrew. Whitmire, Cyphers withdrew. Whitmire, Sam Hughes, Whitmire withdrew. Barcelos, Rojo, Barcelos tested positive for COVID. And then Oliveira, Kuramagomedov illness.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. That is insane, dude. Like, this has just been a wild year. I'm sure they're just overbooking the fuck out of these cards. Like, okay, we'll book 17 fights and then like 5 of them will fall out. We'll have a decently normal card.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. But yeah, okay. All right. So real quick, I'll go back through them. Dustin Jacoby and Grisham, I got Jacoby. I'm going to take Vince Cachero over Ronnie Lawrence. I'm going to take Sabina over Alexis Davis. I'm going to sweat this one. I'm going with Alexander the Great Hernandez. Oh man, this is another one. I'm just going to do it though. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm going to go with the Hillbilly, man. I'm going to go with the hard-hitting Hillbilly Kroom over Leroy. I've never really thought much of Leroy. And I think, I hope that Kroom's antics aren't a fucking, a taste of things to come, as Shang Tsung would say. I hope it's like, he has his head in the fucking game, because I do think he has a better chance for. I know Caceres is hard to finish, but I think Kroom will look for the finish more and potentially have the chance to steal the rounds. That's one of those where I just didn't know who I was going to pick. The smart pick is probably Caceres, but I don't know, man. I'm going to go with the Hillbilly. Caceres has been subbed a lot, like a fucking lot, dude. And Kroom is definitely, he ain't no fucking like, scrub on the ground. So I'm gonna go with the Hillbilly, man. I'm gonna take a shot on the Hillbilly. I'll probably end up eating crow on that one, but fuck it. So I'm gonna go Kevin Kroom. I'm gonna go Overkill Hill. I'm going to go Pedro Munoz over Jimmy Rivera. I'm picking Maria Bueno Silva. I'm going my dude Magomed Ankalaev, and I'm picking Cyril Gane. Them's be my picks.
Nice. I like it.
Fuck yeah.
I think go through them one more time. I'll tell you how. I won't state all of mine, but I'll tell you how many we've got different.
Sure. So I'm going Jacoby, Cachero, Mazo, Hernandez, Kroom, Hill, Munoz, Bueno Silva, Magomed, and Gane.
Honestly, I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't even know how many we've got different, because there's certain ones like Lawrence and Cachero where I'm still super on the fence. Like Jacoby Grisham's pissing me off. Or like I really want to take Grisham. I'm probably going to take the hard-hitting Hillbilly. I'll take the shot on him. Hernandez.
Yeah, go, Jackie boy.
Yeah, I'm going to take the shot on Kroom. Like, people aren't going to want to hate it, because I guess it kind of, like, he's been fighting for longer and he has more experience, but he hasn't been fighting in the UFC the whole time like Alex Caceres has. So
true. What were you saying? Sorry, what were you saying about Hernandez? I cut you off. It's my fault.
That one's killing me. Like Moses looked in great shape at the weigh-ins, and I think he's like a good fighter. I think he fights out of the better camp too. Honestly,
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. And just like Moises, just like, goddamn, yeah, I'm gonna sweat that one, dude. But yeah, I think Hernandez is actually just gonna like. I think he might yeet on him, dude. I think he might yeet on him and catch him with like some big. But I think Hernandez just like ekes out a decision here. But yeah, that's a tough one, man. I'm not. That's one of my least confident picks. I'll say my most confident picks, and I don't have a lot of them, man. I really like this card. Is fucking tough, man. Tough, tough sailing for picks. And best of luck to everyone that's making plays and betting on this card because there's you. I mean, it looks like you kind of have to pick your spots, man. I'd say my most confident picks are Sabina Mazo, Dustin Jacoby, and maybe I'm feeling pretty good about Bueno Silva too. Feeling pretty good about Bueno Silva. Those are my most confident. My least confident are Munoz and Rivera, Kroom and Caceres, and probably Cachero and Ronnie Lawrence. Oh, well, God, but Hernandez too. Yeah. No, I'll say Cachero, Ronnie Lawrence, Hernandez, and Kroom and Caceres. Like I feel decently good about Munoz. I feel like he's going to get his revenge here, but I'm not overly confident about it. But yeah, least confident in Kroom, Hernandez, and Cachero. But fuck, man, who knows?
here's some interesting MMA math. Hernandez lost the split to Jamal Emmers back in 2013, but Thiago Moises finished Jamal Emmers in the 5th round.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like Kroom, like, he fought Justin Gaethje, but he got slammed on his fucking skull and knocked out. Talk about Gaethje using his wrestling,
Yeah, for real. Yeah, I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do. I'm probably going to take Hernandez, like, as much as I really don't. I'm not fond of the guy.
Dude, I feel you, bro. I didn't want to do it either. It felt a little icky to do, but
You know what trips me out as well, looking at Davis versus Mazo and Alexis Davis, like, she's 19-10 and Mazo's 9-1. Like, that's weird.
yeah, dude, I know. She has so much more experience. She's like, it's like you can't. It's like I don't want to look at that one too hard, or I'll just start thinking about like taking Davis. But yeah, I like Mazo here. But I mean, she could pull out a fucking, oh God, it probably. I mean, not even saying it now, she probably will just end up fucking like winning a like crazy decision. They might just
look at the people who she's been losing to recently: Chukagi and Maya or Rojo. You know what I mean?
My thing with yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Like she has good losses, but her wins are just not that good, dude. That was the thing where I kind of like look at it, I was like, her best win is like a split over like, yeah, she submitted Shanna Baszler, like a decision over Carmouche, like I guess that like another split over Carmouche in 2017, but like that's it, man. Like Cindy Danduan a good win, like Sarah Coppin isn't a very good win, like I don't know, man. She's just kind of just a so-so. She's just kind of been like, kind of keep her hanging around. And like, she's 36. And I don't know, man. I'm just going with Sabina.
Yeah. I'm probably going to do the same as well. Like, yeah, 23-36. Usually I favor the person with the experience, but like Sabina got the youth, like by country mile. So.
And she really like, I mean, her wins aren't really against that good a competition. Like Shanna, JJ Aldrich, and Justin Kish. Kind of like, ooh. One of them is a split to JJ. It's like, ooh. But yeah, I mean, I think Marina Moroz, excuse me. She's not a terribly bad fighter herself. I mean, she beat Bueno Silva, Sabina. I don't know, man. She beat JoJo. She submitted JoJo. Like, that's not a terrible, terrible loss, and that's her only loss. Like, her wins aren't that great. She's another one, kind of like what's her fuck, but yeah, the youth and just yeah, I think I've seen what I'm gonna see from fucking Alexis Davis. She was the one that's like swore like, oh, if I had just, she could get her ass fucking like fucked up by Ronda Rousey. You know what I'm saying? You get knocked out by Ronda Rousey. And I know it was like Ronda like threw her and then like started punching her in the face, but it's like, dude, like, I don't know, man. I'm fading Davis here. It could end up biting me though.
Yeah, tough one. I'm gonna take Mazzo. I think we're probably gonna take Grishin. Ronnie Lawrence and Vince Cachero, I'm still stuck on. I'm gonna take Mazzo. I'm gonna take Hernandez. I'm gonna take Chrome. Hill and Yoda, I do think that's pretty tough. Even though like Hill won the first one, I think that's like, isn't that weird? We've got like literally back-to-back rematches on this card.
Yeah, I know, kind of like back-to-back low-key, like almost forgot about rematches. Almost forgot they were rematches. Like, yeah, man, like I'm medium confident with Angela Hill. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if Yoder won, but I just think like on the feet she's gonna bust her up. But Yoder Yoder makes it a dirty like fence pushing kind of grappling fight, and that's a fight that Angela can lose. Angela can get.
My concern is, especially when you look at Yoda's last fight, she got stronger as the fight went on and like looked dominant by the end of the third round. And Hill is like, even though her cardio has definitely improved, she's definitely a girl that's known to fade as the fight goes on.
Yep, she's not someone that you can like always be overly confident in, but I am. To me, Yoder is she's just kind of there. She's not bad. She's not good. She's just fucking there. I think Angela Hill is a little bit better than that, but she's another one you could kind of make an argument for. Like, she's just kind of been trucking along. But I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm medium confident. I'm not. It's not my least confident. It's not my most confident pick.
Yeah.
But well, I think Jackie boy, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here in a few minutes. I'm gonna stop it at 2 hours and 30 minutes. So real quick before we get to like last thoughts and shit like that, what fight are you most excited for on this here card?
For me, without a shadow of a doubt, it's Nikita Krylov versus Magomed Ankalaev.
What tickles your fancy about that fight?
Like Nikita Krylov's just like an all-round action-packed fighter. He's a good test because he's been going in there with. He came back for like his second UFC stint and fought Jan Blachowicz on short notice, who is now the champion. You know what I mean? And then he submitted OSP, and then he lost a close fight to Glover. Then he picked up a good win off of Walker. Whereas Ankalaev's whole UFC 10 years had like the one slip up to Paul Craig, and outside of that, he's looked completely fantastic the whole time. So I don't know. I just think, and both guys like stylistically, size, I just think the matchup dead well. I think it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be like a hard fought fight for whoever the fuck wins it.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'd say yeah. For me, it's tied between that and the main event because as much as a fucking Magomed stan as I am, I do know how dangerous and kind of underrated Krylov can be, and I know how dangerous that fight is for him. So yeah, I'd say yeah, but that co-main and the main event are fucking fire, and for pretty much a fight that you like I was like, oh yeah, if you have ESPN Plus, you can watch it for pretty much for free. I mean, it's ESPN Plus and free, but for only having to pay whatever that works out to, however many fight night cards are, it's not bad at all. It's pretty damn good card for a fight night.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, no complaints from me.
Fuck yeah, man. Well, any other things you want to touch on in this fight? Anything we missed? Anything you might be thinking about?
No. I'll probably do like a weigh-in recap video at some point, but I'll probably just leave it till tomorrow at this point. Just chill for the night.
Right on. Shit. Well, let me get some final thoughts, Jack.
Yeah. Should be a banger. Looking forward to it. We're coming off of a heavy card, and there was an upset in the main event. Don't be all that surprised if we get one again this week, but yeah. I predict, just from looking at it on paper, I think this is going to be a fun-ass fight card, to be honest.
Fuck yeah, dude. I agree. Well, Jack, I appreciate you coming on stream as always. You definitely make this UFC talk better every time you're on here, man. So I really appreciate it, and you're welcome anytime. You want to tell the people how they can follow you on social media before we get out of here?
Yep, Jack Attack MMA, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Thank you very much, dude.
No problem, man. Anytime. And yeah, man, I'm pumped for these fights too. So fucking shit, yeah. I'll holler at you later.
Yeah, sweet, dude. Right. Have a good one. Peace.
Man. Peace, dude. There he is. The one and only Jack Attack. The UK Connect. Well, that was a fun stream, boys. I do enjoy doing those. God damn it. I do enjoy doing those those weigh-in reaction streams. I'm going to try and get my shit together and do it a little more smoothly next time, but just making do here, boys. So in review, just to go back over it one more time, these are my official picks for UFC Vegas 20, taking place tomorrow. Prelims start at 6. Card. Here we go. Taking Dustin Jacoby, Vince Cachero, Sabina Mazo, Alexander Hernandez, Kevin Kroom, Angela Hill, Pedro Munoz, Mario Bueno Silva, Magomed Ankalaev, and Cyril Gane. Those are my picks, man. Hey, I want to thank everybody that came through the stream today. I appreciate y'all. Big Moise, Mills, Nikki Elbows, of course, Jack Attack. I'm not missing anybody. Jihad, I appreciate you coming through. Appreciate your insight on the on some of the biology stuff. Sorry, I'm scrolling up here. I'm gonna make sure I caught everybody. Khabib, thanks for coming by. Hope you're enjoying retirement. Appreciate you coming through, Bo. Bo Jackson in the building. Shout out to Bo. Shout out to Shuggy. Shout out to Rear Naked MMA. He was in the channel earlier. Shout out to him, man. The rearnakedmma.com coming soon. Shout out to Shuggy. Yeah. Shout out to Bismarck. Appreciate you coming through, man. Yeah. This is fun, dude. And of course, the Horror King. My fucking King Need Gore. Check him out, man. Check King Need Gore for all your horror needs. Appreciate you guys. If I missed anyone, I deeply apologize. Those are my picks, man. I wish everybody the best of luck with their predictions, with their plays, with their bets. I hope you guys all cash your fucking asses off. And yeah, I'm looking forward to these fights. I hope y'all are too. I'm excited just thinking about the shit. So yeah, gonna be tomorrow night starting at 6. Thanks again, man. Jack and everyone that came through the stream in the chat. Y'all the shit, man. I really do appreciate it. And I will be back on Monday to recap what happened in this or on this fight card and to preview the next fight card, which is UFC 259. Oh, holy shit for that, baby. Oh my God, for that one. Oh, that shit. Yeah, so yeah. Monday will be fun. Monday will be really fun. So make sure y'all check that out. Good luck this weekend, boys. Hope y'all have a safe weekend. Hope y'all enjoy these fights and have a good time. I truly appreciate y'all coming through and keeping the shit live, on and popping. This is just my 2 cents, and I hope to see y'all on Monday. Peace.